Hi, this is Eric Guster with ericguster.com, so you'll know what you're talking about. Today we're going to talk about the Milo's tea lawsuit that was filed August 8th in Jefferson County. So many of my Birmingham, Alabama friends, we know about Milo's tea because people in the South love sweet tea. Milo's tea is that type of tea that's sweet. It's almost like that diabetic coma tea. 2 cups later, you're in a diabetic coma because it's so sweet and so good. But to give you a little history about Milo's and how we got here, Milo's was founded in 1946, and they became well known for their burgers and their tea. So in 1991, they trademarked their tea because it was so good and so popular, especially in the South, that they trademarked it and started selling it they already sold it in the restaurants, but they started selling it in grocery stores and different convenience stores. Here's a bottle. This is what the bottle looks like at the store. I bought this at my neighborhood store, and it is actually brewed by Milo's Tea Company. Keyword, brewed by them. So in 2002, some investors bought the restaurant portion of Milo's, and the family kept the tea company. I bet you didn't know that, because a lot of my Facebook friends and Twitter people were talking about the Milo's lawsuit, and they did not know that they were 2 different companies, because we talked about this on Fox 6 News last Sunday. So in 2011, everything was going along. In 2011, the tea company and the franchise company, which is the restaurant company, they renewed their contract for the tea, for them to supply the tea. So in 2012, the restaurant, they weren't very happy with the quality of the tea because the Milo's Tea Company, who's known for fresh brewed tea, it's even on the back of this bottle, brewed by, they were known for fresh brewed tea. They were giving the restaurant syrup. That's why your Milo's tea wasn't tasting the same. So in 2012, the Milo's franchise company, that's the restaurants, they started brewing their own tea in their restaurants, kind of like the original owners did. They brewed their tea in their restaurants, and they were testing that concept, and it was obviously working. So July 2012, the tea company, they wrote a letter saying, essentially, stop selling this tea in the Milo's cup. And if you're going to brew your own, you can't sell it in the Milo's cup. But the restaurants are like, look, we're Milo's as well. We should be able to sell our tea in our own cup. So that's where the fighting began. Remember, this is all about the money. So in August, the Milo's franchise company did a preemptive lawsuit that asking a judge to give them permission to sell tea in their Milo's cup, to sell their freshly brewed tea in the Milo's cup. Because oftentimes in business litigation, companies will sue another preemptively to go ahead and get a ruling on whether or not they can do something. Because this was going to turn into a very ugly fight over time. So they decided, let's go on and file a lawsuit, let a judge decide if we can legally sell Milo's tea in the Milo's cup. That's the ericguster.com update for the week. If you have any suggestions, please feel free to email us and share this video with your friends. And don't worry about Milo's tea. You'll still be able to buy it at the grocery store and the convenience store, but you may not be able to get Milo's fresh tea at the restaurant. That's what the fight's about. Thank you for tuning in to ericguster.com, so you'll know what you're talking about.